everybody, it's Missy Wolf. We're back at CRS with the Swon Brothers, my boys.
Woo woo! Hello.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so much fun. And I have to tell you, I was watching all of your interviews yesterday.
Yes.
And at one point, I think you laughed during my mic check. And I don't know if I made you laugh in that interview or not, but it cracked me up, and I was talking about it the entire rest of the day. But it was so much fun watching you guys, and everybody, out of all the artists that have been here, every journalist, every person here doing interviews has been talking about you two. So I don't know if you know that.
As a good thing.
They all love you. Everybody here loves you.
Well,
you've been making everybody just
When you say
laugh.
it like that, it makes sense.
It does. Okay.
It makes sense that they'd be talking about us.
I love that.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
He's losing his mind.
It's all right, but you're in the right booth for that, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. So let's talk about the 5-year anniversary of Pray For You, number one.
Yeah.
Because that is one of my favorite songs. I love it. How has that been for you? Can you believe it's already been 5 years?
No, and the only reason I end up knowing these things is if someone doesn't tell us, Facebook will. You know,
Yeah.
Facebook reminds you how old you are and how time flies.
Yeah, I don't like that part of
Yeah.
it. But
So I got the little thing, like, it's been 5 years since you put out this video. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's really crazy. And that whole video, if you haven't seen it, like, even creating it was very intense. Like, the actors that they got for that thing, like the main guy, he never broke character. Like, the girls were the girls as far as, like, that was their role.
Yeah.
Like, just be some girls in a cafe.
Yeah.
But the guy that comes in and, like, points the gun and all that, like, he never broke character until it was all done, and he was, like, the nicest guy ever, like, because he looks real dirty and messed up in the video, but, and then the lady that was, you know, wiping down the counter, like the cafe worker in it, she was awesome. Like, they got some really great. And I remember going through the list. I'm like looking at pictures and man, they nailed it.
That's awesome. I love that. And you guys have been teasing your fans with pictures of yourselves in the studio. So tell us what's been going on and what you've been up to, because I mean,
Well,
they want to hear more.
Since our first record, we have put out. Other than that one, we've put out 15 songs total. I mean, we've done 2 EPs and 4 or 5 singles, and we just had this pile of songs, and I'll let Colton elaborate on, because half the record we wrote and half of it we didn't.
Okay.
But long story short, we just thought it was time, and we've been talking about it a long time, but now we're almost done. I mean, we got a little bit of singing left to do, but all the music's done, and it's going to be a fun record for sure.
Gosh.
I cannot wait for people to hear it.
I can't imagine anything but fun from you guys. And when you do the serious and the emotional songs, you feel them. You have an amazing ability to really deliver the story of the song home to the audience, which is just so much fun. But every album, everything that I hear from you that has anything fun on it, it's like I just picture you smiling and laughing, and it really is. It's feel-good music all the time, and I love it.
Thank
I can't
you.
get enough.
That's a good category to be put in. Feel good music.
It is feel-good
That makes
music.
me feel good. Yeah, we're excited. Like you said, and you know what's crazy is we did not have the intention, because on a business level, business model for any artist now, any artist, albums don't make a whole lot of sense unless you are doing it strictly for the fans, like because they want to have a full album.
Yeah.
So we really were just looking for like 1 or 2, just probably 3, like really great singles, you know. And it ended up like we just had this pile of songs that were just like, oh, we can't pick. We're like, dude, we got to do an album, you know. So then I started talking to people on Facebook and Instagram, and it's very humbling and flattering. Like, they want an album.
Oh,
like,
they
the people
do.
that follow us, like, they want an album.
Your fans have been thirsting for that for a long time. I know, because they tell me.
So we're really excited to get the music to everyone, and you know, like he said, we wrote half the record, and then half the record, in pretty much one text, came from Tyler Hubbard from Florida Georgia Line, and he sent us. I basically texted him and said, hey, you got any like just game changers laying around, you know, because at this time we were just looking for singles,
right?
And he said, let me see what I can do, because he also has Tree Vibes, you know.
Right.
He owns a publishing company and stuff. So anyway, they sent us a bunch of songs, and then he texted us 3, and the 3 that he sent were just like, these are unreal.
Yeah.
Like how did these not make their record, you know? So
Right.
and then you start looking at the writers on it. It's like Philip and Jimmy from Little Big Town. It's people like Corey Crowder, Rodney Clausen,
Charles Kelly.
Oh my gosh.
BK and Tyler.
Yeah.
BK and Tyler. Like Tyler was a writer just on all of them almost.
Right.
And, so it's just really cool to have that support, and because you know, if you're not like one of the mega artists, like your song pitches. That's why artists write for themselves a lot.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Your song pitches start more here than here, so
Right, yeah.
you kind of get leftovers. But none of these songs are leftovers. Like these are some awesome songs.
I love it. Oh, I can't wait to hear them all. And that explains a lot on why you were up listening and couldn't stand it. You had to hear it. You had to hear it all.
Yes. So we're in the middle of doing our vocals, and we have, you know, some guys do mixing and editing and stuff. And so when I get those files back, I can't stand it. I have to go down to the studio and listen, and you know, and it's just exciting. And I can't wait to play this stuff live too.
Oh my gosh, I bet. I bet.
It is going to change the live show.
Well, and you know, you guys have had so many amazing things happening that right now this is like the icing on the cake, because you had your cut with Blake Shelton. Vince Gill recorded on Travelin' On. I mean, and when I finally got to hear that, by the way, and because the first time I heard it, I heard the 2 of you singing it, and then when I heard the Vince Gill one too, I was like, oh my God, I don't know as an artist what that would be like, what that would feel like, having him in on your stuff, and then the Blake news, and now this, and it's just, you just keep going up and up and up, and I mean, your year is just gonna, and this is just the beginning of the year too.
Yeah,
so.
that's what we were talking. Like when you say all those things together, like it seems like everything takes so long,
Right.
you know. But when you say it like that and put them all together, it's like, wow, we're blessed, and just to be playing music for a living alone is a blessing.
Right.
But to do it on a level where someone like Vince Gill is gonna stick their neck out and sing a tune with you that you wrote, like that's just insane to us. We don't deserve it.
You do deserve it, and I'm going to tell you why. You do things like help the military and help others in need, and that needs to be rewarded somehow. So those are God moments, and you definitely deserve them. I adore everything that you guys do, and the fact that you do stuff with the military. My daughter just signed up for the Army Reserves. My nephew is being shipped to Iraq. Is it today? Is it today? Oh, he's being shipped out today. See? So,
oh, man.
And it's Afghanistan. I don't know why I said Iraq, but yeah, he's being shipped out today. And so when I see artists giving back, it means the world to me, and you guys do that. So the fact that you're getting back is just, it's amen, God moments, and I love it. Thank you so much.
They gave first.
Yes.
We can't do what we do without them, so.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. And I think that's why your fans love you guys so much, because you're real, you're genuine, and you're a hell of a lot of fun. And,
Yes,
and I mean, that comes across on stage all the time and in the interviews, and I love it. And I just can't thank you guys enough for taking the time to be here. Is there anything else you want to tell fans before I let you go? Because I know you have a busy schedule.
Stay tuned. Like, we're going to be posting updates on the progress of the album, where you can find us like playing. We're going to be doing, you know, our Swon search this year. So, you know, follow us on Instagram at the Swon Brothers, SwonBrothers.com. You can get all of our tour dates, and we love you very much.
I couldn't have said it any better, guys. Until next time, we'll see you soon.